there's one thing I'm known for in the Hypixel pit, it's definitely either my attractive voice or the fact I make videos in general. As for things in-game, it's probably my enchanting look, but second to that, without a doubt, is contracts. Contracts are an unsung staple of the pit, and no one on Hypixel is more dedicated to them than me. After reaching top 50 in contracts completed in August 2020, I decided to take my contracting to the next level by buying the Contractor 5 Renown perk, bringing my daily contract limit from 3 to 8. By June 2021, I had surpassed the former number 1 contractor, but so had 4Fluffin, who, until that point, had been right on my tail. He now owned the title of number 1 contractor, and the only way to surpass him would be if he took days off, since we both were doing 8 per day. Real life caught up to me though, and I took a month break from the pit, growing the gap between us to a seemingly insurmountable level. For the next year, neither of us let up though, until about 3 months ago, when 4Fluffin simply stopped playing pit. I took this opportunity and continued with contracting every single day until today, where I will finally pass him and take the throne for the most contracts completed in the Hypixel pit. Hope you enjoy. Alright, here we are. After nearly 5 years on the pit, it's finally time for me to claim my number 1 spot as contractor. Number 1. Most contracts completed, that is. I just need to do these 8 contracts for today, and I will be set. First one, fishing contract. Classic. Bam. Riveting stuff. Next up, 5 sneaking kills. Here we go. Oh wait, he's low. Okay. And he's back. And he's dead again. I'm just trying to do a contract, man. I don't know why he's draining all his lives right now. Okay, anyway, my contract was a 15 kill streak, which I got off of that hunter, and now I just need to start the contract and go get 1 kill, and then I'll be fine. There we go. Easy as that. Oh boy, I've got to do a Gapple contract. Hopefully that guy doesn't come and hunt me again, because without Vampire it is going to be a bit trickier. Okay, I'm going to switch to these pants because my other ones are better for healing, and since I'm going to be keeping up a bunch of absorption hearts the whole time, I really don't need the extra healing, so I'll just take the defense. If you don't know, these are my Crit Funky 3 Mirror Negotiators, and then my other ones are my main pants, which are Solitude 2, Peroxide 3, Negotiator 3. I think having 2 of the best pairs of negotiators in the game is really only right, being the number 1 contractor, well, soon to be once I do these next, like, 5. Yeah, I don't think anyone else's really compares to those 2 pairs of pants whatsoever. I do know a guy who has Reg 3 Peroxide Negotiator 3s, which I kinda want, but also, like, Negotiator on regs is really, it doesn't matter. Like, having it on, like, decent pants for streaking, like Crit Funky, or generally being outside of mid or doing anything, like Solitude Peroxides are nice, but with regs, when are you going to be completing a contract with regs on? Like, when you get, I guess in that case where the 15th streak was on a G-set guy, I guess that could be the case, but, you know. Very situational. I think the only other pair of negotiators I would want is Negotiator 3 Pebble 3, because for ingot pickup contracts, I need to switch to my pebbles to get the extra gold when I'm picking up ingots, and then on the last one switch to negotiators, and so having both of those is surprisingly rare. I don't think anyone, I think maybe like 2 or 3 pairs of that exist in the game. Anyway, next one is another 15 kill streak, which we already have after doing that Gapple contract, so there we go. Nice and easy. 12 grass kills, that one might be a bit tricky. There are a good amount of people in water though, so if I can just stay on the grass, then I should be fine. There we go. And I'll just hunt this guy since he's trying to hunt someone else. That's mean, bro. Hunting is wrong. See, for times like this when people are not on the grass, I have a great bow to pull out, which 1 or 2 shots most people. It's true shot 3, fletching 3, and it is so nice. This guy's not on the grass, but I can just 2-shot him like that. Well, that was 3-shot, but you get the point. It's really good. And for when no one is on grass whatsoever, I can just shoot into mid and usually get a few kills with this bow. Because every shot will do like 5 hearts. See, just like that. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, second to last one. 20 ingots, let's go. This is why I keep all these nano factories on me at all times, because of contracts like these. I can just pull them out, switch to trickle down, and switch to pebble 3s, and just get free gold ingots. But this is what I mean, I need to switch to negotiators and pick up the last few to get that double gold. And now, with only 1 contract left today, I am officially tied with 4Fluffin for contracts, but completing this one will put me 1 past him. And it's diamond sword kill. Okay, that one's pretty annoying, but whatever, just do it. And now the thing is, once I get this, I'm only going to be 1 ahead of him, so if he suddenly comes back to the game after a 3-month hiatus and starts doing contracts every single day again, it's only going to take 1 or 2 days of me, you know, not having access to my PC or just not feeling like doing contracts that day or whatever, for him to surpass me. But besides the chances of that happening, which are incredibly small, again, because he hasn't played in 3 months, we are so far ahead of anyone else. It would take, genuinely, it would take the 3rd place person months of grinding contracts, and neither of us playing, for either of us to be surpassed. And so, I'm probably uploading this a few days after I hit this milestone as well, so I will be multiple days worth ahead of 4Fluffin, and so I don't think there is any chance that my title is going to be taken from me once I get it, which is with this last sword swing. That's it. I am now the #1 contractor on the Hypixel pit after all these years. I'm gonna go to spawn and go on Pit Panda to check the leaderboard just to confirm, and that'll be it. There it is. It says contracts completed #1 right here, and if we go to the leaderboard, oh, it's not even fully updated yet. It says we're tied, but it puts me ahead. It should update within the next couple minutes to put me at 5,920. But it still puts me at #1 anyway. But while we're waiting for that, we can look at my other stats. We got contracts #1, current renown #9, ender chests opened #22. That's a pretty prestigious one, obviously. Golden apples eaten 12, ingots gathered 23, King's Quest 12, lifetime renown 22, and rage potatoes 21. So I have a lot of different leaderboard spots, none of which I will ever come close to getting #1 for. But it's pretty cool to see my leaderboard spots be this colorful now. Okay, well, regardless of how long Pit Panda takes to update, we can still see here contracts completed says 5,920. And if you noticed on the leaderboard, the 3rd place guy was actually HX Pulse, who is #2 for XP. He is over 1,500 contracts behind us, and doing 8 per day, you can do the math on that. That's several months behind, and so Like I said, as long as Forfluffen doesn't see this right now and starts grinding out contracts again, and even if he does, it'll be hard to pass because I'd have to take a few days off. This is my spot for the time being, and for the foreseeable future. I am the #1 contractor on the Hypixel pit, and it is finally undisputed. And because of that, my next video will be the long-awaited contract guide. You guys have been asking for it for literally years. Looking back on that video of me getting Contractor 5 back in 2020, I still saw people asking for it back then. And now that I am undisputably the best contractor in the Hypixel pit, I finally feel comfortable making that video. And so look out for that, and look out for plenty of other pit content in the near future. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.